tell me that man at 39 years of age, the final game, 82, he played over 70 games. He gave you 28, 17, and 11? Your GOAT couldn't help.
Jordan is 6-0 in NBA Finals?
Yes.
Do you understand that Jordan was MVP all 6 NBA Finals?
Yes.
Do you understand that Jordan never even allowed a final series to go 7 games? You understand that? 4 games against the Dallas Mavericks in which people looked at you and said, choke.
If you say that, you know what?
You cannot get past that.
I can't argue out that one. I can't argue out that one.
And that to me sealed the deal about the MJ LeBron comparison.
So what if he were to win a title this year?
The LeBron James versus Michael Jordan debate just reached nuclear levels, and we're here for every single second of it. Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. Smith went absolutely ballistic over the Lakers' season finale performance, and what started as basketball analysis turned into a full-blown heavyweight championship bout over the greatest player of all time. No holds barred, no prisoners taken, just pure, unfiltered basketball passion that had the internet absolutely melting down. Let's set the scene. The Lakers just secured the 8th seed in the Western Conference. Anthony Davis left the game with back spasms, and LeBron James? At 39 years old, in Game 82 of the season, the King dropped 28 points, 17 rebounds, and 11 assists against the Pelicans. Let that marinate for a second. 39 years old. Shannon Sharpe lost his absolute mind.
That's emotion.
No,
that's
no emotion.
That's emotion.
But the goal.
Huh?
See,
that's emotion
you
right
told
there.
me the storm was coming.
Right.
See, your storm happened for 9 years, then took 2 years off.
Right.
And it happened for 3 years, it took another.
But here's where it gets spicy. Shannon didn't just celebrate LeBron's performance. He compared the King to his grandmother on 4th Sunday dinner, saying LeBron made sure everybody ate first, and then she sat down and got her plate. The man had 13 assists in the first half alone, feeding his teammates before taking over the game himself. And that defense on Zion Williamson? Shannon couldn't contain himself.
And did you see that defense that he put on Zion? Did you see that? I said, LeBron said, hey, should I get him? Should I get him? Got him. Did him up.
The imagery, the passion, the absolute refusal to acknowledge any reality where Michael Jordan stands alone on the mountaintop. But Stephen A. Smith, he wasn't having it. Not even close.
It was a different era. It's softer. It's considerably softer in today's NBA than it was in the 80s and 90s. You keep forgetting that, but that's a different subject for another day.
Stephen A. Fireback is setting the stage for what will become an absolute massacre of Shannon's argument. And here's where the surgical precision of Stephen A.'s debate style comes into play. He acknowledges the greatness. He gives credit where credit is due. LeBron looked like Magic Johnson Part 2 in that Pelicans game. But then comes the hammer. It was against the New Orleans Pelicans, the same team that LeBron has absolutely dominated. The same Zion Williamson who, according to Stephen A., looks scared to death whenever he sees the purple and gold. The context matters. The competition matters. And Stephen A. wasn't about to let Shannon forget it. But the real controversy? The elephant in the room that had both analysts circling each other like prize fighters? The potential playoff matchup against the Denver Nuggets. If the Lakers win their playing game against the Pelicans, they're going straight into the buzzsaw that is the defending champion Denver Nuggets. The same team that swept them last year. The same Nikola Jokic, who's been treating the Lakers like a personal highlight reel. Stephen A. posed a question that had Shannon visibly uncomfortable.
Do you win that game and say, bring on the champions now in the first round, or do you lose, dare I say on purpose, just to avoid the Denver Nuggets?
The implications are massive. Lose the playing game and you face either the Warriors with Steph Curry or the Sacramento Kings who swept the Lakers in the regular season. But at least you avoid Denver in the first round. Shannon's response? Pure LeBron disciple energy.
When you go James and you're 12 foot tall, you don't duck nobody. I agree. You see what I'm saying, Leg?
I agree.
You don't duck.
I agree.
The conviction, the loyalty, the absolute refusal to entertain the idea that their GOAT would strategically lose to avoid a difficult matchup. But when they moved from First Take to Club Shay, the debate reached its philosophical peak. This wasn't just about one game or one season. This was about legacy, about history, about who deserves to be called the greatest basketball player who ever lived. Stephen A. came prepared with the nuclear option.
You don't understand that Jordan is 6-0 in NBA Finals?
Yes.
Do you understand that Jordan was MVP all 6 NBA Finals?
Yes.
Do you understand that Jordan never even allowed a final series to go 7 games? You understand that?
6 championships, 6 finals MVPs, never lost when it mattered most, never even went 7 games, 10-time scoring champion, 9-time all-defensive first team. The resume is suffocating. It's airtight. It's the kind of argument that makes even the most passionate LeBron supporters pause and reconsider. Shannon tried to counter with the competition argument.
Team that he faced that was the 2017 or the 2018 Golden State Warriors.
And you know what? He's got a point. The Kevin Durant Warriors were an unprecedented super team, historic, unstoppable, a team so loaded that it fundamentally broke competitive balance in the NBA. But Stephen A. had his counter ready.
No one. Do you know why? Because none of them had.
Mic drop moment. The ultimate trump card. Jordan never gave anyone the chance to build a super team to beat him because he was too busy winning every single finals appearance. The conversation shifted to defense, and this is where things got technical. Shannon argued that LeBron should have won Defensive Player of the Year, pointing out that Marc Gasol won the award while only making second-team All-Defense. Stephen A. conceded the point, but delivered a devastating counter.
Even with his greatness at one point in time as a defensive player, we never looked at him and said, oh my God, that's that dude defensively. Now, LeBron is universally respected and revered. MJ was feared. You know the difference. You know the difference between reverence and fear.
The distinction between being respected and being feared, between opponents acknowledging your greatness and opponents actively changing their game plan because they're terrified of what you might do to them. Jordan had that fear factor on both ends of the floor. Full court press defense that had the Orlando Magic with Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway.
Couldn't even get the ball past half court because Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan had him on lock.
Yeah.
But Shannon wasn't blowing down without swinging back hard. The debate turned to longevity, to sustained excellence, to the fact that LeBron has been doing this for 21 years.
You told me the storm was coming.
Right.
See, your storm happened for 9 years, then took 2 years off.
Right.
And it happened for 3 years,
Yep.
it took another 3 years off.
That's right.
And then it kind of just was like drizzling.
Right.
My storm been going for 21 years, bro.
The comeback attempt was valiant. The passion was undeniable. But Stephen A. had the knockout punch waiting.
When you got 4 games against the Dallas Mavericks in which people looked at you and said choke.
If you say
You cannot get past
I
that.
can't argue out of that one.
You
I can't argue out of that
and
one.
That to me sealed the deal about the MJ LeBron comparison.
So what?
The 2011 NBA Finals, the moment that will forever haunt LeBron's legacy. The super team heat with Wade and Bosh losing to Dirk Nowitzki in the Mavericks. LeBron averaging just 17.8 points per game, getting guarded in the post by Jason Terry. Stephen A. even brought up the 2012 All-Star game where Kobe Bryant had to literally rally LeBron during an exhibition game.
What you doing? Because they knew he was psyched out. He was messed up. And
Just when you thought the debate couldn't get more layered, Stephen A. threw in another curveball. He's got LeBron ranked number 2 all time, which Shannon treats like a personal insult. But Stephen A. goes further, bringing up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
19-time All-Star,
I'm back.
6-time league MVP, champion on the high school level,
They don't get
Power
Kareem his
Memorial,
credit.
champion
You know
at
they don't get Kareem
UCLA,
his credit, though.
champion in the NBA. Okay,
6 times.
good Lord have mercy.
Six
okay,
MVPs.
all-time leading scorer before LeBron surpassed him.
The argument that maybe, just maybe, there are multiple players who could legitimately claim the throne, that the GOAT debate isn't binary, that basketball history is rich enough to have more than one legitimate answer. But Shannon wasn't buying it. For him, LeBron is already there.
He already here for me.
Okay,
All he doing is just.
but what I
This statement railing off because in Shannon's mind, there's nothing left to prove. Here's what this debate really reveals: the generational divide in how we evaluate greatness. Older fans saw Jordan's perfection, the undefeated finals record, the clutch gene, the killer instinct that made opponents scared to even share the court with him. They saw a player never backed down, never lost when it mattered most, and dominated on both ends of the floor in an era where physicality was off the charts. Younger fans see LeBron's longevity, 21 years of sustained excellence, 8 straight finals appearances, carrying significantly weaker teams to championship contention, adapting his game through multiple eras of basketball, being elite well into his late 30s. Both arguments are valid. Both perspectives have merit. But what makes this debate so electric, so compelling, so absolutely must-watch television is the passion behind it. Shannon Sharpe isn't just defending a basketball player, he's defending his truth, his lived experience of watching greatness unfold in real time. Stephen A. Smith isn't just reciting statistics, he's protecting the legacy of the player who defined perfection in basketball, who set a standard that might never be reached again. And now, with the Lakers potentially facing the Nuggets in the first round, this debate is about to get another chapter. If LeBron somehow finds a way to knock off the defending champions, Shannon's gonna lose his mind. The "your GOAT could never" declarations will reach decibel levels previously thought impossible for human vocal cords. If the Nuggets sweep the Lakers again, Stephen A. is gonna have enough ammunition to field this debate for the entire offseason. The Anthony Davis back spasms add another layer of drama. Is it legitimate? Is it strategic? Shannon joked about food poisoning and other convenient ailments that could surface before Tuesday's game.
To you, and as a result of that, the personnel ain't in place, and it's a rationale to lose it to the New Orleans Pelicans and ultimately play it for the 8th seed so you can avoid them.
The conspiracy theories are already swirling, the takes are already nuclear, and we haven't even gotten to the actual playoff games yet.
All I'm trying to say is that LeBron is phenomenal. He's great. We should throw no shade on him. One of the greatest ever. Top 3.
Top 3. Not number 1, not the GOAT, but unquestionably in the conversation. And Shannon's response is, he already here for me. That's the beauty of sports debate. That's why we tune in, not for the objective truth, but for the passionate defense of subjective belief. Shannon Sharpe sees his GOAT dominating at 39 years old and refuses to acknowledge any reality where that's not the pinnacle of basketball achievement. Stephen A. Smith sees the historical record and refuses to let recency bias cloud the judgment of what constitutes perfection. Who's right? Who's wrong? Does it even matter? The Lakers tip off Tuesday night against the Pelicans. LeBron James will take the court at 39 years old, carrying the weight of legacy on his shoulders. The path to redemption runs through the defending champions. And somewhere, Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. Smith are already preparing their next round of arguments. Because in the GOAT debate, there are no winners. Only believers, only disciples, only passionate fans who saw greatness and refused to let anyone diminish what they witnessed. Your GOAT can never? Prove it on the court. The conversation continues, the debate rages on, and we're all here for every single second of it.